Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Sumina Reddy, fertility consultant and laparoscopic surgeon at Fertilica IVF, Hyderabad. So are there any specific food groups that women need to avoid when they are planning pregnancy? Because a lot of women ask us, what do we not eat when we are planning pregnancy?
Correct. I think that's a very good question. A lot of people feel that carbs is the villain over here, and they end up avoiding a lot of carbs. But to be very honest with you, there is no one food group that you need to avoid completely. I would say moderation is key. That being said, there are certain aspects of certain food groups that would need to be avoided. Like when it comes to fats, obviously avoiding a lot of saturated fats, processed foods, deep fried foods. When it comes to carbohydrate, your simple sugars or your added sugars, all of those, and especially I would say caffeine and alcohol. These are the two main things that stand out for me. A lot of working people, I think, overconsume caffeine, and alcohol is considered a stress buster. But for alcohol, again, there's no safe limit when it comes to trying to conceive. So I would usually tell people to avoid alcohol, avoid smoking, restrict your caffeine intake, no processed foods, no foods that have added sugar, nothing that's deep fried, predominantly this.
So very well summarized. Lot of people ask me, should they avoid papaya, pineapple?
Yes. Yeah.
And also some group of foods which are considered hot food. Ante idi tinte ved avutundi.
Correct.
Idi tinte chalava jarugutundi.
Correct.
Anything like that?
That's a very good question. Again, I think predominantly in India, I think that needs to be addressed.
Correct.
So when it comes to papaya, there is a link in between raw papaya and an early miscarriage, but nothing when it comes to ripe papaya. Pineapple, again, bromelain up to an extent does cause irritation in the throat or a lot of burning sensation or acidity, which is discomfort for pregnant women. Because of that, some people go into stress, they start overthinking, they start panicking. That's something that causes the early miscarriage. And when we are talking about heat, right? So I would say heat is there in every food in some form or the other. There are certain foods that need to be avoided in pregnancy, but not as such when you're trying to conceive.
Preconception.
Correct. Yeah.
All right.